Good afternoon, YouTube. Today we have a possible big build for the channel, or a big upgrade I'd say, and it's my 2013 F350 Platinum. Now just remember throughout this video, this truck is paid off. The only monthly payment is insurance and a lot of diesel fuel. So just remember that whenever y'all put your comments down below. But your comments today will actually really help the channel, or y'all are really going to decide how the channel goes, because I can keep building this being I have no payment or anything, but it is in the 80,000 mile range now, and as soon as I hit 100,000 the value will start to drop pretty quickly, and it would be great to upgrade to a brand new one, and Ford is giving me a decent deal without any negotiation whatsoever. So I'm really possibly trading this one in for a 2017 F250, which is a little smaller, but it's 100% fine because I don't do anything that technically needs an F350. So we're gonna jump over to Ford here in just a second. I'm going to show you the difference in between them all, give you a walk around and the whole interior of both vehicles, and then ask you guys what you think at the end whenever I tell you how much they're going to give me for this one versus how much they're wanting to sell me the new one for, and see what you guys would actually think, because you guys are actually probably going to make my decision, because I absolutely love this truck, but man, I really do love the new Fords. So it's kind of up to you guys. I don't care to keep this one and completely build this one, or to buy a new one. And yes, it will be built as well. So if you're thinking stick with this one to build it just because I'm building it, no, the new truck will be built as well. Don't worry, we'll find the limitations of the brand new F250, 350 Super Duties. So please leave your comments down below on if you would take the payment that I'll have to be taking over, what you would do, and anything that you all think could help me make my decision. Please just leave those comments down below. But as of right now, we'll go ahead and jump over to Ford and get started, guys. Alright guys, we finally made it here over to Johnson City Ford here in Johnson City, Tennessee. You guys are awesome enough to let me shoot this video so I can get a better idea of what you guys want in my videos. The 2013 F350 Platinum or a possible 2017 F250 Platinum. And here in a second we will do a whole walk around of both of the vehicles, and then I'll go to the interior of each of them and then explain what I like or dislike about certain things here or there. Granted, the number one thing I like about this, it's paid off. The number one thing I'm not going to like about this is I have to take over a car payment for the first time in like a year. So those are the big pros and cons, but at the same point in time, I will be dropping down to 0 miles. This has 82,000 miles, and soon the value of it will start decreasing once I hit 100,000. And to be perfectly honest, that would probably happen in the next year, because in the past year and a half, I have put 40,000 miles on this thing. We do a lot of family trips and everything, and we usually take my truck because it's just a lot bigger and more comfortable. But yet, this truck is actually a lot roomier inside. They made the cab a little bit bigger and everything. So there's pros and cons for both vehicles, but I'll go ahead and do the walk around. You guys tell me what you think at the end of this, and then I'll give you the prices at the end. Alright guys, now that I've done a full walk around of both vehicles, now I just need to show you this stuff so you do understand that there are some problems with my truck. Bicycle at one point in time took that little guy out. The front bumper does need repainted. I don't know how there's so many rock chips and everything in it, but it does need repainted. And the back bumper needs repainted as well. So I mean, it does have its scratches and everything. So the truck is absolutely not in perfect shape. I tried to make it look good for the video, but the truck does need a little bit of work. All right guys, for the 2017, the first thing you will notice is I have big bulky steps that stay there. For the 2017, it has your nice electric ones, which make it look a lot nicer and cleaner, which I absolutely love. It's the first thing I noticed and I fell in love with it immediately. And then for when you actually step into the truck, you'll realize they have changed the colors up a little bit. You can also get black, and I'd have to go check the sticker on the other side to see the actual official color. It's kind of a maroonish brown to me, but I'll tell you the technical color here in just a moment when I get to the other side. And step into the truck. The gauge layout is a little bit better, a little bit different. You do lose your center compartment right here on the 2013. This is actually enclosed and you can pop it open to kind of hide stuff away in there or whatever you want to do. But it does come with a whole lot better state-of-the-art touchscreen here. It actually has real glass in it now, not the plastic type of glass that's in the old one. That's extremely hard to keep clean also. So all your different features. And by the way, on these new 2017s, the back seats are also heated, which is really cool for whenever my daughter's in the truck or just any extra passengers during the winter time. And your phone, your navigation. And with the new truck, you can also get apps on here to where it's just like a phone. You can get up-to-date weather forecasts on where you are or where you're actually traveling to, which would be completely awesome, being that my wife and I travel up to Canada quite often. And then go home to get back where it was. Then here's your actual apps and everything to where you can find your mobile apps. Obviously I don't own the truck yet, so I can't do any of that. Then your travel settings, and swipe it just like a phone. Then what most people love about the new Platinums, why some people are actually buying them, and why my wife thoroughly loves it, is you can adjust all the different portions of your seat. Top, middle, bottom for lumbar and everything. Then just switch over to the passenger and do it. But at the same point in time, you now have massagers in the seat. The massagers aren't really necessary by any means, but on our 10-hour trips that we take all the time to go see family, friends, or on vacation, a massaging seat would be kind of really nice while you're driving down the road, trying to readjust yourself or become comfortable again. So for all you people out there that travel as much as us, this is actually what sold my wife on the truck. This is how I was able to have my wife say yes if I do choose to buy it. The massaging seat is what got it for her. And I happened to come and test drive the truck on leg day, or the day after leg day, and she was extremely sore, and the massaging seats rolled it out for her. So that's how you get your wife to agree to let you buy a truck that you don't need to buy necessarily. But now to check out the rest of the truck and see what you all think about it. They do have newer mirrors, and it has your blind spot detection and everything on it, which my truck does not have. The armrests are actually cushioned now. They're not just wrapped in leather, they are actually cushioned now. And then you have this color continuing through the back side of the truck with your wood trim. I don't think the camera does any justice, but there actually is a ton of leg room in here. I mean, once again, I'm using my body to do measurements because I don't have a tape measure on me or anything, but there's actually a lot more room back here. And there's your heated seats for the rear. Then you even have your USB, which I only have this in the back of mine. I do not have this. Sorry guys, I almost forgot to show you this. This is also another awesome feature that comes in the 2017s with the right packages. But you have your 360-degree camera view to where you can see all around the truck. And this one specifically is awesome for being able to park, because then you can actually see how far that vehicle is in front of you for when you're pulling up. without having to leave a big gap in front of you and then be sticking out 4 feet in the road like a lot of people do with the larger trucks. But I'll go ahead and show you where all these cameras are. All right, so one set of cameras is these ones right here underneath your mirror. Then you'll walk around to the front. Here's your camera for your parking and everything to see how close you are in front. Your camera in the back. And then you also have your camera right here, your third brake light to show you. I have a few more key features to show you that I think is absolutely awesome on this truck. But real quick, I want to say thank you to my salesman Nick Mullins over here for giving me the opportunity. And what most people know as the big heavy tailgate comes down, drop it, whatever you need to do. The new feature, it actually works out great because my wife does actually use my truck quite a bit. So now we'll go over to the new one and show the great new feature, especially that my wife really loves. All right guys, for the 2017, double click, and there you go. That's how quick, simple, and easy it is. All right guys, since we got the tailgate down, come in here and go and see that we have LED lights and extra tie-down locations in the bed of the truck. Alright guys, so for your under the seat storage in the back seat, the 2013 has this as well, but with 2017 they have upgraded it to where now, just hit your little lever right here, you can actually push it down to where if you don't need it or you want to store something on top of it instead. It's nothing crazy, but that actually is a really cool feature that they just randomly added. So it's all the little things that add up to really make a big difference. Alright guys, I have given you the full walk around and all the interior stuff for both trucks, and showed you the extra cool new features that they have added on the 2017. So here in a moment I'm going to go see what negotiations we can do to trade this one and possibly buy this one. But if you all could, down in the comments below, let me know which truck you would like. So remember, this one is paid off, so the build could possibly happen a little quicker to a certain extent, but the only thing left for this is really big, huge, expensive upgrades. While this one, I can go ahead and level it, wheels, tires, dress up the engine bay a little bit, delete it, tune it, do some minor changes that aren't nearly as expensive as this, and 0 miles versus 82,000 miles. So, and by the way, one last thing is, this one right now actually does get better fuel mileage than this. I did test drive it. I took on the exact same road as I took this one on. This one actually does get better fuel mileage, even though this one is sitting the way it is. And you'll also know, even though mine is leveled on 35s, the rubs are almost the exact same height. So I will still be driving the same size truck, even though this one is leveled on 35s. And don't worry guys, this one would actually be bigger probably within the first week or two, because it would be leveled on 37s probably. Alright guys, so we're here back at the house and it's being shot inside the house because the weather went to crap and it is pouring outside now. So luckily I got that video shot, everything before this, before the crappy weather came in, but the ending up of the offerings were $38,000 for my truck for trade-in at 82,200 some miles or whatever. And the new truck went down from 77,000 and some change down to roughly 70 grand. So it's going to end up being about a $32,000 payment, because I'm going to try to negotiate just a little bit more because that was the upfront offer. So the way I'm looking at it, it's about a $400 some price range, somewhere in there is what's going to end up being. So if you all can just throw your comments down below, tell me what you think, the 2017 F-250 Platinum or my paid off 2013 F-350 Platinum. There's a lot of different ways to look at it, guys. I'm sure some of you guys are going to be like, oh, why would you ever get rid of a truck that's paid off? But same point in time, I'm guessing the old truck will probably need a new transmission by the springtime, because we are trying to push 700 horsepower through that thing, and the stock transmissions are solid, but with how I like to toy around in my truck, I don't think it's that solid. And then for the 2017, lifetime warranty on the powertrain. Anything messes up in the first 100,000 miles is completely covered. And the fact that I will be the original owner, to where there's no damage on it and everything, because there's a couple $1,000s worth of actual damage done to the exterior of my old truck. So versus what the new truck would be. So $10,000 transmission, couple thousand to make the truck show quality again, because there's dents and dings, and tailgate needs redone because there's a dent in it where somebody dropped it during the farm work. So after it's all said and done, I'm looking at probably another $15,000 to get my truck where I want it to be, and then it's still going to be cracking 100,000 miles soon. So you all let me know what you think, because if I'm going to get the new truck, it'd be best to do it now. Granted, the funds aren't that great right now. They will be very soon. But if I get the new truck now, all modifications will be done to the truck that I will be keeping all the way up until my daughter is 16, and she can have that truck because it'll be in perfect condition, or I expect it to still be in perfect condition. I'll just have to detune it for whenever she is driving it, because within the next 11 years, I'm sure it'll be a full build, obviously. So that's what you got to wager, guys. If you all can just let me know what you think. You guys are the ones that are actually more or less telling me which way to go with it. I already have people from our Instagram, which is also Black and White Builds 423, that are saying, oh, you got to go for the new truck. Then I have other people that are saying, oh man, I really love the old truck, especially the body style. So tell me what you guys think. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. You all have a great day.